I did make a video a couple of days ago related to what women have to do in China. But China is not a bed of roses. You see the facade of beautiful buildings, a lovely train systems, but we can dive deeper. Even to the state where a man enslaves his wife and chains her up in the garden shed. Even to the state of some ethnic minorities like the Uyghurs in Xinjiang province, which is in the northwest of China, go to re-educational camps so they can work in China for very low wages, slave labor. There are so many people on YouTube and on Twitter saying that China is far better than the United States of America, and possibly the infrastructure is, possibly the train system is. But what they don't have is freedom of speech and sometimes, in some cases, freedom of choice. And it's not just in the mainland of China. It's also they exploit children in places like Africa, mining lithium for their car batteries. Now, I know some people would say, why are you so negative about China? Well, lots of people do the positive side, but they don't do the negative side. And as one person said to me, there's a three sides to the story. There's your side, there's my side, and then the truth. And I believe it's up to you to make the decision. I really don't like the people who talk about it, but they don't show any video evidence, not from Global Times or the Daily Telegraph or the New York City Times, for example, but videos captured by real people with their mobile phone, and they've seen it actually happen. I believe that more than BBC, CNN, or even South China Morning Post, for example, from Hong Kong, which is now owned by Alibaba, so therefore is a Chinese newspaper. What do you think? Please leave your comments in the section below. How can we eradicate this? What do you think we can do? How long do you think the CCP, or some people would say the CPC, and some people with that would say Western propaganda? But hey, go and check out that Global Times, even 8 years ago, used to say CCP, not CPC. How can you find it out? Hey, evidence. Go to Wayback on the website, wayback.com, and type in this, and you can find the evidence there for you from their newspapers. I know also that we do have modern day slavery all around the world. It's sort of like the underground, it's the dark world, it's people don't talk about it. Well, we can bring it to light. What can we do about it? Well, if you know, for example, your t-shirt comes from a area of a country like Xinjiang, maybe there is forced labor or cheap labor or slave labor for the people making it. And because it's so far away and the security measures are really high in that part of China, and there's very little evidence, then don't buy it. Go and buy something. Do your research. If there's no demand, there's going to be less of this kind of labor around the world. I think you understand what I mean. Let's leave it there for today for this short video, and let's eradicate the poverty, and let's eradicate the slave labor, and let's eradicate the CCP or the CPC in China, because they promote it, but they hide it as usual in their various methods. And they would have lots of people on Twitter and YouTube who would deny all of this. But one thing they don't do is that they put in the newspaper lines. They can manipulate it. They would use local headlines from local newspapers like China Daily, for example, and show their headlines there. But it's one side of the story. What I'm doing here is the truth and the other side of the story, making it in total objective. God bless to all. Thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye.